Hey, Bliss Babes. Hi, Wise Women. It's Yogini Viv here, and just happy to be here, just finishing moisturizing. How are you? Let me know that you can hear me as you pop in, as you come in. So, this is live. Welcome to those in the future as well. Not to forget about you guys, because most folks watch the replay. So, welcome, folks from the future. Leave a comment for me. Let me know how you're doing. So, a couple of things to start off as folks drift in and you get the YouTube notification. Um, I am taking a bit of a break from YouTube, but in my last live, um, and of course, those were the folks who were in the live, they're like, we really like the live. Um, so I decided anyway, and the lives are much easier to do because I just have to sit down, put a little makeup on, and be here. So anyway, so I'm doing the Sunday lives, but it's the recorded video and I'm taking a step back from. So welcome. Hi, reading space. Yes. Oh, good. You can hear me. Okay, good. And my welcome. I see the numbers going up. Say where you're from, how you're feeling today. And I literally have 2 cups. I'm drinking my sort of really nasty tasting medicinal tea from my herbalist, from my like traditional Chinese herbalist. And then I have chamomile, um, chamomile with not coriander, with another spice that I really like in it to sort of wash out the other taste. So how are you all doing? Welcome, goddesses. Hi, Lydia. It's nice to see you here. Lydia, yeah, you were one of the folks that said that you really like the lives. And I'm the same way. There's some channels, I will watch their live. I don't really care what they're talking about. I just like to be in that space with the whoever it is, with the YouTuber. So guys, let me close a bunch of tabs. I had so many tabs open. It's ridiculous. I don't really, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to leave some of them. Let me know if you're like me, like if you do that, where you're, hold on, let me close something. I just have literally like 20 tabs open. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is later today, later Sunday, okay, at 6 o'clock Eastern, I will be going live in my private community space. I want to invite you, and I'm going to put the link in. I'm going to drop the link. Oops. Okay, hold on. Mother's not so tech savvy. More than most, but not as good as some. Okay. And I'll be doing a third eye meditation in the Goddess Sanctuary. Okay. So the theme for this month of March that I had determined, I tune into spirit, and it is I am worthy. That's the theme. So I want to get you really engaged. I was watching the beautiful Abiola Abrams. I don't know if any of you know her channel. We have a lot of overlap, and anyway, check her channel out. She is also from the Caribbean, and I'm trying to get her to guest on this channel. So if you know Abiola, type in her comments and tell her to collaborate with Viv, because I want to have her here. Okay. I think you guys would really like her. She's got a very positive energy. And she talks a lot about goddesses and divine feminine as well. Like we really overlap. And I believe in that. For any of you watching, spirit wants information to get through, and different people will have the same information. Like they'll be talking about the same thing. But you, for instance, might vibe with Abiola. You might vibe with Susie. So spirit wants the information to get out. Okay. So let me know if any of you know Abiola Abrams. And what is her channel called? I think it just might be her name. And she's put out a beautiful deck of, I think, African Orishas, and she's got a couple things with Hay House. And so we were going to collaborate like 2 years ago, and then she got really busy, but I want to have her on the channel. So I think you'd really like her. So again, tonight at 6, there is meditation. It's $1.08, spiritual number 108, if you just want to come for that live, and then you get access to the recording for 3 days so you can use it. I will be focusing with you on the third eye and teaching around that. Again, that's in the Goddess Sanctuary, and it'll be below the video as well, the link. Okay. But for now, let's jump into, this is not going to appeal to all of you. I'm just saying that up front. I'm not being negative. I just know some of you may not be into this. We're going to talk about affirmations, but I have a tool I'm using to really get some amazing affirmations. And I'm going to share that with you. What I'm going to do is you're going to see me looking at my screen. Like right now, I'm looking at my text that I created of affirmations and what I'm doing. Can anybody guess what I'm using? Did I say it on my thumbnail? What I'm using to create these affirmations? Just that question is kind of a hint. It is helping me. Let me know if you know the name. I want to see if anybody can guess what I'm going to talk about with creating amazing affirmations. Okay. And I think I want to share with you that affirmations do work. There's some people say that, oh, well, the studies say it doesn't work. Some studies, it does work if you do it. The thing is getting yourself into a regular habit of doing, saying, speaking your affirmations. Okay. All right. None of you are guessing. Actually, it takes a minute for it to come through. I'm going to tell you about a tool that I'm using to help me with my affirmations. I'm looking to see if any of the comments will come through about this. All right. I'm just going to tell you, and I'm going to share with you how to use this tool. I think it's really positive in this particular sense. Okay. I'm using AI. Yes, I am using AI to help me craft affirmations, and I'm excited about it, which is why I'm making this video. Okay. Hang on, I just want to get my meditation cushion. I want to be up a little higher. All right. Here we go. So I'm using AI. Now, to be really honest with you, you will probably see videos later on where I talk about the negatives of AI, and there are definitely negatives. Absolutely. It's sort of like saying there's negatives about the internet, right? Or there's negatives about philanthropy. There's good and there's bad. Okay. But as a spiritual person, I'm going to share with you how I'm using Chat GPT specifically. And I also want to even give you let me know if you've heard, I'm sure you've heard of it, right? You've heard of Chat GPT. Have you used it? And then I'm going to also put right in the chat, I'm copying it right now to share with you, because I'm going to tell you how to use AI to help you. It's a process. Okay. So it's not just one step like you might imagine. It's a process I'm using to help write better, different, and mind expanding affirmations. All right. So who do I think this could help? Guys, I didn't even bring my pen. Look at me. I sat down to do YouTube with like a marker, like I'm going to write on a whiteboard. Hold on. All right. Well, I didn't bring my pen close by, and I'm not going to get up to get it. I think this will help folks if you're a person who has trouble coming up with affirmations, and I'm just seeing that when I've worked with clients and even folks here on YouTube where we're crafting affirmations, what I've seen is it's hard for us sometimes to write something that is really fresh or beautiful or expansive. Okay. Let me know if you're with me. Do you sometimes have trouble coming up with good affirmations? I'm going to pause. If you could see this, it looks like mud. Oh, God. Do you have trouble sometimes? Or is it easy for you? Let me know in the chat. Is it easy for you to write your affirmations? So it is actually pretty easy for me, but I had some, so reading space. Thank you for your comment. I'm going to put you up on the screen in a second. It's easy for me to write affirmations just because if anything, I'm really creative. So I can just make up like the wildest things and, put them together in my mind. But I've noticed that when goddesses have an issue, whether it's around money or relationship, because we have that issue, it's hard for us to speak it, positive, right? If it's about relationships, it's hard for you to come up with a beautiful affirmation about relationships, right? It just is. Or if you have money issues, right? It's hard then to come up with some affirmation that is really sparkly and new and breaks you out of your mindset. Okay. So that's why I want to talk about it today. I want to talk about this AI. Okay. But you don't. Okay. So Lydia says it's pretty easy, but you don't keep up with them. Exactly. I have said this in a previous video, and this is really important, Lydia, because I do the same thing. It goes to what Bob Proctor called our paradigm or our base mindset that keeps us, so you can come up with beautiful affirmations. And this is a different issue. It's a different video. But then there's part of your mind that doesn't want you to change. And Lydia, that's what I think is happening, is we'll in the moment come up with some beautiful stuff. We want to break through in whatever area, health, career, romantic relationship. But part of us wants us to stay the same. So then we forget to do our affirmations. So that's a different video. But yes, and reading space, thank you. You've heard of it. You work in IT. Okay, girl, well, I presume. But you don't use it. You don't use it. You probably know so much more than me about if you were in IT. But I'm just going to talk about this people, the people facing version. I don't know anything about behind the scenes. And again, I won't get in here about the many, many negatives that are clear about artificial intelligence. I, as a spiritual person, I just want to give you what I found works in this way. So at least we can get something positive out of it. Okay. So let me give you some examples of what I did. So I went in, and some of this I was thinking of putting into like an ebook, and some of it was for myself. So I went into Chat GPT and I put here, let me put what the address is. And this is free. So those of you watching in the future, you're like, Viv, I don't want to invest in it. I'm not into AI. This is the free website. It's chat.openai.com. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys, it is scary. It is scary because in less than 3 seconds, it can write you something that, depending on how specific you are, it depends the quality you get. So that's why I want to help you with this. So say I wanted to write affirmations about, this is what I wrote. Let's see, 10 money affirmations to help women who were taught to feel that money is bad. Okay. How many of us as women, it's downplayed for women to think, you're not supposed to think money is important, or if you are, it's that you're gonna still like you'll, probably, at least my generation, you'll marry and he'll, of course you're gonna work. Most Black women, we know we're gonna work. If you're from another community, I don't know, you can share, but we're not like exposed as much to like, yeah, go earn your money. And that's changing. I know that's changing, but many of us have been taught from a religious perspective that money is bad. Okay. So I went into Chat GPT, and you'll see just a little space where you can type. And so I wrote, write me 10 money affirmations to help women who were taught to feel money is bad. Okay, so that's what I told ChatGPT. Now, let me put it up on the screen. I want to read to you some of what it came up with, and then I'm going to give another example, and then I'll give you the next step. Okay, I want to show you what it gave. Now, what you need to know is with this AI, the more we know, the better, I think, discerning we can be. What it comes from is it's literally like read the whole internet. And this is why it is horrifying. It's read all of human sort of knowledge that's on the internet, and it has it in its like brain, right? So what it's doing is pulling from patterns. Okay, so let's go. Let's look at some affirmations that it gave me with this. Okay, it wrote, I'm not going to read all 10. I'm just going to randomly pick some. I embrace a mindset of abundance and trust that the universe supports my needs. Now, do not try to tell me you'd know AI wrote that. You would not know, right? Let's read. I'm going to read a couple more. I release any attachment to negative beliefs about money and instead embrace the divine truth that financial wealth is a natural and positive aspect of my spiritual journey. Let me give one more. This one looks pretty good. I'm a vessel of divine prosperity, and my financial success is an expression of the divine flowing through me. Guys, what do you think about that? And, I'm using guys. For those of you who aren't English speakers, guys, it applies to both. But of course, and you say goddess, and it's like you're just talking to women, because that's how that is. But goddesses, let me know what you think about those. I'm going to give you one more example. Yeah, they're really, really good because, again, Yes, Lydia. Hold on. Let me read you one more. Let me see. Okay. Money flows effortlessly into my life. Did I read this one already? Because they're all on this theme. They're all so similar. Okay, now here's one. Number 2. I'm a divine being worthy of financial prosperity, and I open myself to receive abundance from the universe. So this AI, it's artificial, but it's looked at and scanned how the human brain has written this on the internet, how it's been talked about. And so it has hundreds of thousands, if not millions of examples. Okay. So yeah, Lydia's like, well, I mean, I'm telling you, I've used it for so many different things, but I think I'm the first one on YouTube to talk about using AI for affirmations. So let me give another example, then I'll give you the step how you would work with it. I told it to, okay. You guys know that I want to and will be traveling to Italy and hope to live there at least part of the year. So what I wrote is I asked Chat GPT to write me women confidence to move to Italy. Okay. Because remember, if it's something you have any difficulty with or you've never done it before, it can be hard. Okay. So this is what it gave me. It said, let's see, I'm confident in my ability to successfully move to Italy and create a fulfilling life for myself. That was number 1. Let's go to number 7. I'm excited about immersing myself in Italian culture, language, and lifestyle. I'm open to new friendships and connections. Let me read you one more that it's giving me for write some affirmations that have to do with for a woman who wants to feel confidence to move to Italy. Let's see. Number 10. I am grateful for the opportunity to live in Italy, and I embrace the journey with a positive mindset, knowing that it will bring growth, joy, and new possibilities. But listen to this, goddesses. It then gives me a little advice. It goes, remember, affirmations are most effective when repeated regularly and accompanied by inspired action. Visualize yourself thriving in Italy, research and plan for your move, and take steps towards making your dream a reality. Trust in your abilities and the universe's support, and have confidence that you can successfully make your move. Okay, so now AI is tutoring me. Now, I'm sorry, I found that really, really funny. Like, I told it, write me 10 affirmations, but then it's like going to also be like, give me a little coaching. Okay. So, as spiritual women, okay, and guys lurking, have you used it in this way at all? Let me know. Let me know what you think of those examples. Oops. All right. The last slurp of my medicine. Let me know what you think of those examples. Because I think, like Lydia was saying with the first set, that they're really good. I feel like I was really impressed. I honestly was impressed with what it came up with. But we are not just going to take it just like that. Okay. The next step, what I would do, and then maybe what I'll do is do some in real time or give you some more examples just so you can see how positive this is. Okay. Again, this is for those of you who want to just check it out and see, are there fresh affirmations about anything? It could be about relationships, right? It could be about anything. You can ask the AI, give it clear instructions, and it will come back. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. What did you think of those, you guys? What did you think of the Italy ones and the ones for that I asked it to write for women who were trained that, through religion or beliefs that money is bad? Let me put my lights up a little bit again here. Let me know what you thought of them and any ideas. Any of you just hate the idea of using AI? Let me know why. Okay. Let me know why. And let's see in the chat. Yep. Remember, your comment takes about literally 2 minutes to come through from YouTube over to StreamYard, which is where I am. So I found it really helpful. So the first step, as I said, you go there, you go to Chat www.openai.com. And you just play with it. And this is free. This is the free version. Okay. The free version is amazing. Like I said, it's been trained on humans. So don't think of it. It's weird. Yes, it's artificial, but it's been trained on humanity and how we think and what we think and what we say. Okay. So the second step, the first step being you tell it, this is your question. Another example, write 3 short affirmations to help heal fear of losing money. Okay. I wrote 3 short affirmations to help heal feeling overwhelmed by managing money. Because I know, like for me, I can be, I will say in the past, have been, worried about managing money, right? Because of some parental programming that I got. Okay. So this is what the AI came back with when I asked it to write me 3 short affirmations to help heal feeling overwhelmed by managing money. It wrote, I am capable and confident in managing my finances with ease. I embrace a calm and organized approach to managing my money. And the third one is, I trust myself to make wise financial decisions and find balance in handling my finances. Right? Really good. Really, really good. So the second step, I'll continue on. The second step, once you get the affirmations is, and you probably know where I'm going to go, you have to edit it. So I always ask for 10. So ask for 10 of whatever the problem is, 10 affirmations. You could say spiritual affirmations. You could say, make it more uplifting. It literally, you guys can catch tone. Make it more happy. Make the affirmations happier. Make them more serious and use more complex language. Make them shorter and simpler, almost like a slogan, okay? And it will do that with your affirmations. So they're not going to be what everybody gets. Now, obviously, if they typed in the same thing, they're likely to get the exact same, but what do you care if it's a good affirmation, all right? So once I have 10, goddesses, what I would do is then I look at them and just really edit them. So the ones I read to you, let me go back. Again, they're on my computer. I picked my favorite ones and I tweak them. Like, what if there's a word, that like reading space? What if there's a word that you wouldn't use, you don't like how it sounds, or it triggers you in some way? Okay. So let me read some of my final ones I'll actually share with you, and that I started with AI, but I tweaked, or it was just wonderful out of the gate. Okay. Let's see. So I'll read you some that I then pluck out the best ones. So out of the 10 for, finding a great job, right? And you tell it what you want in the job and it comes up with the affirmation. Maybe you'll pick 3 out of the 10. So let's see. I'll share with you. Do you guys want me to share with you the ones that I came up with for Italy and related to traveling through Italy? Or do you want me to tell you the ones, prosperity ones, or what were some others I did? Continued prosperity, clients, my ideal clients. Let's see. Those were the main topics that I've experimented with, because I did want to put something together. I was thinking of putting together like an ebook with these affirmations. Let me just look. I did one to write affirmations to help attract magazine or online magazine coverage. So let me know which ones you want to hear and or your thoughts about it. And if you're new here, welcome also. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I'll read you some of the final ones. All right, let's see. So some of the final ones, these are my personal affirmations. I have the money, resources, and support to joyfully manifest my soul's mission on this planet. I have the money, resources, and support to joyfully manifest my soul's mission on this planet. Use any of them if you want to. All right, I'm going to share them with you. You can use them if they fit for you. Let's see. For my coaching, I wrote, I attract my ideal high vibration clients who value and benefit from my coaching teaching. I want to change it. I'm either going to put my coaching or teaching. I don't like both because it doesn't smooth. But you could do this for whatever you do. Like if you run a hair salon or you're an accountant or something, you can work with the AI to come up with something for your ideal clients and an affirmation. I align with clients who resonate with my purpose and create impactful relationships because I want to create positive relationships and impactful that have a positive benefit on people's lives, right? That I work with. So I really like that one. I radiate confidence, attracting awesome clients who appreciate my unique expertise. I really like that one. I like using the word unique when you are doing affirmations because you are unique. So it helps you kind of to tap into what is special about you. So let me know what you think about this. Lydia, Reading Space, who else is here? Don't be afraid to comment in the chat. All right. Especially if you have a YouTube channel. Whoops. If you have a YouTube channel, it gives your channel some a little shout out there. Let me know what you think about. And if you're watching on the replay, let me know what you think about what it created. Ooh, the sun is so bright. It's like kind of washing out. The camera's trying to pick everything up. It can't quite pick everything up. It's like really bright. Yeah, so this is a tool I just wanted to share with you that I am enjoying using a lot. I am enjoying using, and then I rewrite or I take out a word that I don't like, I tweak it. Okay, let's see. So I'll give you one more set of examples so you can see how broad it can be. I asked AI, ChatGPT, specifically, write me 10 affirmations to help a woman attract both positive print magazine and online magazine coverage for her spiritual coaching business. Okay, so I wanted it to write for me to get magazine coverage, all right, which I've gotten before, but back in the day, right? And I haven't really done anything more recently to try to get on magazine's radar. So I was like, let me ask, this is a goal, right? And then let me ask what it can come up with. So I'll read you just 3 of what ChatGPT came up with. It came up with, let's see, my spiritual coaching business receives positive and impactful coverage in print magazines, reaching a wide audience of individuals seeking guidance and transformation. I like that. It's a little bit long. So if the AI gives you something that's too long, you can go back and say, I really like this one. I really love number 1, but can you shorten it? Okay. Let's see. It gave me the second one. Online magazines are drawn to the unique and powerful work of my spiritual coaching business, featuring it prominently to inspire and uplift their readership. Okay. So I told it both print, like old-fashioned paper magazines, which are mostly dying, not all, right? Like Essence is still here. I've been in Essence. That is still around. Yoga Journal is still around. I was featured in that. That is still around, but some have folded. I was in Heart and Soul. I don't think that's still around anymore, which was coming out of Baltimore. And I also told it the online magazine coverage because I feel like everything is, of course, moving online. Let's see. So online magazines recognize the relevance and depth of my spiritual coaching business, making it a regular feature to provide insightful content for their digital audience. So you can see it took both edicts or both rules that I gave it, and it wrote me 10 affirmations. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one I really like. Number 9, the powerful testimonials and success stories from my spiritual coaching business capture the attention of print magazines, resulting in inspiring features that inspire readers. Now, see, inspire readers to embark on their own spiritual journey. I don't like how it used inspire twice, resulting in inspiring features that inspire readers. So what I would do is rewrite that and say resulting in maybe I just say wonderful, resulting in wonderful features that inspire readers to embark on their own spiritual journey. So I think the AI, specifically the Chat GPT, does a great job. You know, yeah. Lydia, I think it's actually, you really want to not necessarily use it. As I said, I probably will do videos, but I feel like a lot of my audience is not paying attention to AI particularly. There are a lot of negatives. There are a lot of negatives, not specifically to Chat GPT, in fact, but to the even more high-powered AI that's out there. I don't know if some of you know, one of the things AI can do apparently is within 4 seconds clone your voice. That's what I've heard, and it was a pretty reputable place that I heard that. So I'm not talking about things like that. We live in this world, right? And so I feel like as spiritual beings, how are we going to navigate this? And others are using it. That's the thing. It's almost like a nuclear arms race, you guys, in a certain way, where if, they're like, well, China has this, then I have to have this, right? So there's definitely negatives. Okay. And I know that sounds contradictory, but it's just the truth. But this is a way with this Chat GPT is really the writing. It does other things, but it's basically around writing and ideation. So I feel like as spiritual women, how can we use it to make either our lives easier or better, or to help others? Okay, make our lives easier, better, or to help others. So yeah, but I hear you on that, feeling like indifferent to it. Absolutely. But it's going to be super, super, it's already having powerful effects. I'm like Lydia, I'm feeling different about AI, probably because of all the sci-fi books and movies I've consumed. Okay. Wait, so you're different even though you're really into sci-fi and movies? Reading space. Yeah, it can clone your voice. Exactly. Exactly. So there are things that right at this moment, as I'm filming this is mid-March 2023, that it can do already that is horrifying. And that is AI. It can clone your voice that quickly. And we don't have laws on the books, at least in the US, for a lot, because it's so new. There aren't laws against it. Okay. So again, I'm not one of these rah AI is going to save us at all. But I'm looking at how can we use it for positive? How can we use it for positive as it exists? And I have a great analogy for all of you. Okay, my intelligent, spiritual, erudite goddesses, right? We want a happy life. This thing exists. We individually don't have much control of it at all at this point, especially. And because, yeah, reading space, it can absolutely clone your voice. And like I said, I heard in 4 seconds. So people are like, don't answer your phone and say hello. I mean, most people are not aware of that. So you want to be aware of it, Lydia. We can't just, and those of you who are like, we're light workers, we're here to help heal, and we need to be aware of it. So my analogy is like plutonium, right? Radioactive substance it can be used for positive things, but it also can be very, very dangerous, especially in the wrong hands, right? Plutonium can make a weapon, but it also, I think, has, scientific and, some positive usages, like in nuclear power, for example, right? It can generate power, but it can also destroy. So just really sharing that. How can we as spiritual folks use AI? So let me know, what do you think? Would you try it to help you with your affirmations? What do you think? That's just one thing it can do really well. That is one thing it can do really well. And because I was excited about it, I thought, let me come on here, talk about something I am excited about. Would you consider using it now? And I want to do this. Let's try. I'm going to go to my Chat GPT live with you. Okay. And let me just see. I want to go, you can kind of train it also, so that if it's done it before, it kind of knows what you're looking for. I'm going to go under my maybe meditation content. I'm going to go under a certain, yeah. Okay. So Lydia, give me an area that you'd like an affirmation. I want to come up with an affirmation for you. I'm going to come up with an affirmation live. If you're live, give me an area you'd like, and then let's see what affirmation we get, and let's see if we can tweak it. So is it about money? Most of us, again, there's fears about us going into a recession. Now, mind you, these fears have been talking for like 2 or 3 years. I personally, and we could come up with an affirmation about that, about, yeah. What did I say? Did I not say mid-March 2024? I don't know what I said, Hannah, but I'm glad you're paying attention. Maybe I did that subconsciously to see if you were paying attention. Believe it or not, there is this YouTube trick. I was watching like YouTube channels about growing your channel, and they're like, oh, say something wrong, and people will comment to tell you that you were wrong. And I was like, that's really stupid. But now Hannah's like, yes, it's mid-March 2024. Okay, I don't know what year I said, because then I was reading, seeing myself on the screen, and trying to think that's 3 different things at the same time. So Hannah, let's see. Lydia says commitment to self. You'd have to be more specific, Lydia. Yeah, be more specific. What do you mean by commitment to self? With AI, the more specific, you can literally tell it you're an expert in, people are using it to learn languages, for example. Now, to me, at this point, it absolutely will not replace working with even a program that's been prepared by native speakers of the language, whether that's English or French or Swahili, right? But people are using it to help support their learning languages. It's amazing. It can talk to you in the language. So imagine it's like you have a tutor who's not going to be like, okay, my half hour is up, your lesson's done. Okay. So it can help with many things. So I want to write an affirmation for someone who's watching live. So Lydia, can you retype? And I apologize. I think I set it to 2 minutes, or that, I think it just automatically, it takes like 2 minutes for your comment to come over. But yes, it is mid-March 2024. Hannah, what did I say? And is that you have a little Krishna behind you? I don't want to put my face super close to the screen because you're in real time, your photo is like this big, but it looks like you have a little baby. Is that baby Krishna behind you? Commitment to my healing journey. So you want an affirmation for your commitment to your healing journey? Okay, or self-worth. Okay, great. Those are, yeah, I feel like those are 2 different things. So let's do one for commitment to my healing journey. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to type in is write an affirmation. I have to spell properly. Affirmation for a spiritual woman who wants to increase commitment. Oh, I spelled commitment wrong. I put like 2 T's. Hold on. Commitment to her spiritual journey. Okay. Let's write 5 affirmations. Write 5 affirmations for a spiritual woman who wants to increase commitment to her spiritual journey. Okay, let's see what we get. It's literally almost done. It's done. That was 3 seconds. Okay, it was done. Now, some of you may be thinking, and I agree with this, so I'm going to switch back where I can kind of see back to my screen. I think the danger of AI that we're near in what I'm telling you is we will stop using our own brain power. Okay. Now, people probably said that when there were calculators, right? Oh no, if you use calculators, you're going to not calculate as well in your brain, which is actually true. I believe that is true. But you see, nobody stopped using calculators. Now we have them in our phone. So let's see what it came up with for Lydia. It came up with 5. I'm not going to read all 5, but you know what? I'll put them in the chat. Let me just copy them. You can really quickly copy them. And you saw that it was, here we go. So these I'm putting in the chat. These are what it came up with for Lydia. Now, Lydia, it was, did I say healing journey? I might have said spiritual journey. Okay, I said spiritual journey. I'm seeing you said healing journey. These are what it came up with. It came up with, oh, okay, I see. Wow. it came up with, it broke it up, but I'll read you some of them. It came up with for her, because I said spiritual journey. I'm deeply committed to my spiritual journey and I embrace each step with love and gratitude. I trust in the divine timing of my journey and surrender to the wisdom of the universe guiding me forward. I really like that one. I like that one. That was number 3 from the AI to your directive. I trust in the divine timing of my journey and I surrender to the wisdom of the universe guiding me forward. So to avoid rotting our brains completely, like I said, I would then edit. Okay, you like spiritual journey. Can you see it in the chat, Lydia? Because it was so long, my program broke it up. So that's the first one. I'm going to go just flash through them. Number 2, every day I align my thoughts, actions, and intentions with my spiritual path. I love that one. I love that one. Every day I align my thoughts, my actions, and intentions with my spiritual path, nurturing my soul's growth. Okay, because remember, it's based on what humans, patterns that it has read, hundreds of thousands of affirmations that were anywhere online. It's understood what affirmations are. So it's, in 3 minutes, it spit this out. So what I would then do, if I were Lydia, I would then go through and tweak it. Yeah, and tweak it. Anybody else? And let me see, Hannah. Oh, did I say 2023? Yep. Yes. Henna Kiswani. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Anybody else want a sample affirmation? Let's see. And let me read one more that I came up with that I didn't. Yeah. My dedication to my spiritual journey fills me with joy, purpose, and a deep sense of fulfillment. Yeah, that's really nice. That is really nice. And then you could also add your name. You could, as I said, tweak it, change the wording. It should be present tense is nice. It should have really like powerful, evocative language. Like I like this one that says joy, purpose, deep sense of fulfillment. That is really quite nice. So that's really what I wanted to share with you. You like the trust in there. Yeah. Good. So yeah, it came up with 5. I mean, you could literally be like, come up with 20. And then to tweak it, like say I liked, again, just to show you how to use it, say my favorite one was, yeah, I think I like I trust in the divine timing of my journey and surrender to the wisdom of the universe guiding me forward. I'm going to tell it I like number 3 the best. That was number 3. I like number 3 the best. Can you write, and you don't have to say can you, it's a machine, but I wrote, can you write 5 more similar to that one? And let's see what it comes up with. It's writing, and it's done. It's done. That was under 5 seconds from when I pushed enter. So these are 5 more once I told it what I liked. I'll just read a few. I embrace the divine flow of my spiritual journey, trusting that every experience unfolds exactly as it should. I think that's beautiful. In each moment, I am attuned to the whispers of the universe, guiding me towards greater spiritual awakening. So again, you can help tweak it, and the more specific you can be, the better. So the more specific you can be about what you like and don't like, and you could say, I am a woman in my 20s and I am having some fears about my life path. Can you write me some affirmations about that? Okay. Anybody else have an area that they'd like an affirmation in? Hey, BB. Hey, BB. Nice to see you. I just got the year wrong because I was looking at my picture on YouTube, and trying to think at the same time. Hey, BB. So what we were talking about is a new way to help craft really, really good affirmations, especially for those who have trouble in a particular area and can't come up with sort of their ideal, who might have trouble thinking outside of the box. So BB, I gave examples of, I asked the AI to write me a bunch of affirmations about safety in traveling in Italy, enough money to enjoy my time there well without any pressure in the back of my mind. So just talking about this tool called Chat GPT, which I'm sure you've heard of, that can help us. So anybody else, let's do one more affirmation. Maybe it's an area of health you want something in, or love. Um, Health, love, your career, maybe family relationships. Maybe there's a family relationship you'd like an affirmation for, something like that. I think as women, we always need, or at least I, as the channel creator, I know I always want to stay on top of things. And I also want to see, again, how we as spiritual people can use tools that are arising in this really rapidly changing world we're in. Okay, so that's my interest. I always am curious, and you guys know that I began to play with like using AI to make art, and that is very controversial in a lot of places, but I wanted to play with it to understand it and see what it could do. And I think a lot of people do misunderstand it. And at the same time, I do think if there should be a way for artists whose work, what they did is they literally broke it up into like tiny little bits of information. And then the AI is able to literally re-put it together to create a work. Like say the artist never painted a dog, but you could tell that the AI, this artist, if they painted a dog, what would it look like? Okay, so I think it would be great to be able to have artists remunerated, but it would probably literally be something like, $3 per artist because it's scraped the entire internet. So there's definitely some issues with it, especially with visual art. Okay, so BB, does anybody else want an affirmation? Or is this something I know you haven't thought of? I have. It was in my mind. And like I said, I've used it. I've loved what it's come up with. And I'll just read a few more of the affirmations that I co-created with the AI about different things. Let's see. So we say in Jamaica, different. My travels in Italy are a celebration of delicious food, captivating art, and unforgettable moments. That was one for Italy. One for income each month, and I'm going to leave out the income amount, but it wrote, and then I think I tweaked this one, in perfect alignment with my spiritual path, I attract a harmonious income of blank, which is a divine manifestation supporting my purpose and service to others. Okay, I like that one a lot. Yep. Here's one for not running out of money while traveling. Okay. I am a magnet for financial prosperity. And as I embark on my Italian adventure, I am blessed with more than enough wealth to travel gracefully and enjoy my travels. Okay. I might have read that one before. And so, yeah, you can just on any topic, any topic, especially if you're stumped, So that is what I want to share today. And before I go, though, remember there is live meditation with me at 6 o'clock today in my community, Goddess Sanctuary. And before that, I'll actually leading my soulful mindfulness session is happening. That's my 8-week program. And so I think today is class 4. So I have to teach that after this, and then I'm going to hop on again in the private community and lead a third eye meditation. So if anybody, do you have any questions about that? My theme is I am worthy, okay, which I hope even came through with this idea of using AI to help us craft better, more open, expansive affirmations. It's that you are worthy. And I really believe, again, as I always say, we're in co-creation. We do not completely create our reality. I think the folks who say that are ridiculous, but it's a co-creative dance with spirit. Okay, things happen for a specific reason, and then how we react creates. So it's a co-creation because there is a web of other people's energies, karmic factors, historical, national factors, but we are in co-creation. So I just want you to know, in closing, you are very powerful. And I do believe that that mind, though, that mind is creative. And so watch your speech, speak it into existence, as someone in one of my programs was saying, speak it into existence. And that's why these affirmations matter. Speak it into existence. And for many of us, what I've seen is the difficulty is the mind runs off on its own, and you'll have a negative thought. Now, every negative thought is not going to manifest. Thank gosh. Okay, so I don't want you to be afraid of that. Henna, yeah, it looked like a baby Krishna behind you, but you're asking me. It's behind you. I'm so confused. Henna Kiswani, you wrote. So was that baby Krishna? Just curious. Yeah, isn't that behind you? It looks like a poster of baby Krishna, but it's behind your picture. So, so is it baby Krishna or no? Or is it like a baby that was made to look like baby Krishna? I don't know. That's weird because you have two question marks, so I am confused. But yeah, let me know because it looks like that's what it looks like is behind you. Behind me is just a pattern. It's just like a mandala. Whoa, it's a mandala pattern. That's all it is, plain. There's no baby Krishna behind me. Hi, beautiful love. So speak it into existence. Okay, so your words do matter. Your words do matter. No, Henna, I was talking to you. I have you up on the screen now, your photo. And you're smiling, and behind you, it looks like there's a poster of what appears to be, but it's hard to see because it's literally maybe it's not a half inch. It's not quite an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch big. So speak it into existence. So beautiful love. I'm not sure, you might be in the community. I know you were a patron. This is Goddess Sanctuary is my new online space. Remember, I stopped Patreon and the YouTube membership to bring everybody together. Before, people were split in two different places, guys, so it was not working as well for me. I'd have to post everything twice. I'd have to go over to Patreon, share over there, copy and paste, put a video there. Then I have to go to YouTube, to the private community, the YouTube membership. And so I am hosting my own on Thinkific community. I really want to invite all of you. It is open to all women, Black, brown, pink. Spirit has been telling me to really talk about that. The community is for all women. All right. I think we have more in common together. And I think we also need to create space where we are safe together to build bridges and to make friendships and to grow and to share. So my community is open to all women. And today in the community, it'll probably be a small group. It might be 2, it might be 3. So I have weekly events in there, and I'm not overloading it because we're all so busy. I'm seeing we're really stressed. A lot of people busy and also distracted. I'm seeing that. And so once a week, I have a meditation, like Goddess Priya often comes, and she is a wonderful member of the community, very active. Yeah. And Lydia, are you in Goddess Sanctuary? So it's a membership community. And again, today I'm going to be going live leading a meditation. I do that once a week in there. Let me put the, hold on, let me, I know it's hard to, it's long from that, right? But it's, yeah, Holistic Academy. That's the name of my school, Holistic Academy. Let me just see. I can give you the link again. So if you want to just come do this one meditation with me, it's $1.08, 108, right? Spiritual number, spiritual figure, and you can attend the live and you have access to the recording for 3 days, and you get that. I'm actually having a sale where for just $9.99 a month, that's, you know, $10 a month, you'll get a month trial and you can attend. It would be like 4 meditations. All right. So the link, hang on, guys, you know, like I said, I have like 20 zillion tabs open. The link is in the chat. If you go up to the beginning of the chat, you'll see it. And let me put it here. So Goddess Sanctuary, it's a place for all women, high vibration women who want to grow spiritually. And I'm putting the link now. And those of you in the replay, it'll be below the video. Okay, so tonight, Sunday, March 17th at 6 o'clock Eastern, I will be leading a meditation where we'll be meditating on the third eye live with me. So if you have questions or anything comes up, you can ask them of me, okay? Versus just watching something random on YouTube. And so each drop-in meditation is different, Goddess. So if you join the community, the weekly, that's what I'm offering. That's what I start to say about overloading. I'm not expecting you to be in there typing, chatting all the time. To start this community, I am just doing 1 meditation a week, and typically maybe a new moon or a full moon gathering. We'll do a lot of relaxation, guided meditations, teachings that are not available publicly on the channel. And it's a way to support the channel. Like, it basically replaces YouTube membership. All right, so check it out. It is very reasonable. And I see you in there. You'll have, oh, I forgot to mention, no, there's something special about tonight. If you join at the $9.99 level, which is to get a month, I will do a 3-card reading for you. So attend tonight's third eye meditation, and the first 3 who sign up, I will do a reading in this private space for you, a 3-card reading for you. Like you guys know, on this channel, I'll pull cards, usually an angel card, or I might pull a tarot card, but I will do a 3-card mini reading. So Lydia, if you join, or Henna, Keswani, BB, I don't know if you're already in. That's tonight. That's what I'm offering for tonight as well. So a bonus, okay? Because it is a new community, and I know you might be like, oh, I don't know if I want to join anything. So it is a beautiful place where I'll be sharing, and you can ask me questions. And again, it's not plastered all over YouTube. It is private, okay? And it's off of Facebook. A lot of folks don't like Facebook anymore. I don't love Facebook. I have not really liked Facebook for a long time, to be honest with you. So yeah, consider joining Goddess Sanctuary. The link is below if you're watching the replay. And I'm going to go get ready to teach my Soulful Mindfulness, which is in about an hour. I joined that group. Okay. Stay blissed and blessed, and you will see me in a live either the upcoming weekend, or I might skip and do the 2 weekends from now. All right, enjoy all the videos that I have, and I hope to see you later tonight. And you have different options of ways that you can connect with me and learn. Bye for now.